All right, is reading more one of your New Year's resolutions? Well, if so, we here at Great Day KC would love to cheer you on in that endeavor. I will be your personal little cheerleader the entire time. And what better way to cheer you on than giving you a little roundup of books to read this winter and spring? Here to do that, to help us, is Annie Craig from Rainy Day Books. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having us.
I am so excited to have you. I love Rainy Day Books.
Thanks.
It's such an icon here in Kansas City. So let's start with some vernacular first. In the T's, I said TBR. Can you tell the book, maybe non-book people, what TBR stands for?
Sure, a very well-loved term for us. That's our to-be-read list.
To be read, yes.
For many of us is
very
quite
high.
long.
Yeah, so that's our to-be-read list. So let's jump right into it and see what we have here first. We have a classic.
Absolute classic.
But tell us why we need to reread it.
So one of the things we do at Rainy Day Books is we've got 10 book clubs,
Okay.
one of which is called Don't Just Watch the Movie. It's a really cool one, and we partner with our friends at Screenland Armour Theater.
Yes.
So they watch the film after having read the book, and then 2 days later they come to the store to discuss the adaptation.
Okay.
And we're stoked for February because we're doing Wuthering Heights with the new film adaptation coming out for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So I think a really fascinating and juicy one to get into. So that should be a real fun point of the spring.
A reread for everyone, for sure. Okay, This next one, I just finished The Correspondent by Virginia Evans. This one was all over in 2025. Such a good book.
Yes, our second bestseller of the holiday season.
Yes.
And so if you liked either of these, The Dutch House 2 by Ann Patchett, a favorite of mine, then you'll love this new book by Allegra Goodman.
Okay.
We're hosting her next week for her most recent release. She's also the author of Isola, a really
Yes.
popular title. So for our contemporary fiction fans, this event should be a really good one. And if you really are interested in kind of an intimate and messy family drama, this book has that among three sisters, one of whom dies. So the story is about the two sisters who have a grudge that lasts for decades, and sort of will they mend that sisterhood as they age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love the drama there. Now, what about this one here? Because this one's local, or there's a Kansas City tie-in.
There is. So Operation Bounce House and Matt Dinneman, this is a huge book and series that's well loved in the fantasy genre. And so we're hosting Matt later in February. We've sold 800 tickets to this event so far. So if you're interested, I would hurry and get those last remaining 70 spots. But what's so cool is that the audiobook narrator, Jeff Hayes, is a local Kansas Citian.
Yes!
And so we have folks coming from all over the country, truly, just because he's going to be moderating
Yes.
it. So he is a huge draw for the event, just like Matt is for his new Operation Bounce House book.
Yes. Okay, we have to mention here, we have to throw in a Rick Stevens book, because did you know, the Olympics?
Yeah, I imagine so many folks have traveled with Rick Steves.
Yeah.
He's an icon.
Yeah.
So I brought Italy, given the Olympics are coming up, but we're hosting Rick in the spring
Fun!
for his book that's a memoir called On the Hippie Trail. It's from when he, in the late 70s, went from Istanbul to Kathmandu, and he credits that as the trip that really inspired his love of travel.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to, I mean, he's an icon. I cannot wait to hear this book event, and just so many folks are connected to having traveled with him.
Yeah, what about our last one over there in the corner?
Yeah, for Black History Month, I thought it would be great to highlight a title that came out last week. It's about the Tuskegee Airmen, which I think many folks know about, but what's interesting about this title is that 27 of those pilots were lost, literally, at the final battle of World War II. And so this journalist, through her investigative journalism and through interviews of folks literally in their 90s, she pulls together the stories of those lost airmen and brings them into the present, which I think is a really great read.
So powerful.
Yeah.
Annie, thank you so much. Real quick before we go, if someone just wants to read but they don't know what they should read, can they stop by Rainy Day Books and will someone help them?
I do think that we are the best in the business at helping truly anybody find the right book.
Okay, so don't let that deter you. Sometimes people are like, I don't know what to read. Just pick up a book and read.
That's our job. We'll help you.
Annie, thank you so much for stopping
My pleasure.
by.
Thank you so much.
We love having you. To see these picks and all our other Fresh Read segments, you can head to our website. Don't forget to check out Rainy Day Books IRL. We'll be back with our Women in Me Business feature after this.